All right, we're holding steady at 22. So I'm going to start our meeting now. I'll stop Harry Potter. Boop. Okay, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
All right, we have 22. Okay. And we have our 4 co-hosts. Great. So here's my agenda for today. We've done our co-hosts. Let's see what the completion rate is on this. So I'm looking at lesson 2. Why do I have a copy of that? Here we go. Lesson 2 post-test, right? Okay, responses are 218. All right, so that's a little lower than we want it to be. All right, we will go through this. The teachers will go through this and see which students have not yet completed. Let's see if the pretest is any better. Pretest. Okay. Not much. So those who started, finished. Those who started, finished. We just need more people to start, huh? Interesting. All right, we'll track you down, try to figure out what's going on there. It's probably nobody in this meeting. It's probably the people who have not been able to log in. All right, let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Think we're done with that? Think we're done with that. All right. At-home experiment number 1 is still in your drive. We'll take a poll later about that. So the poll will have a question about the flip grid, and the poll will have a question about participation, right? Participation. Due date for that is Saturday. That's not a hard deadline. Okay. All right. The main event today is to talk about assignment number 3, which was pushed out to you last night. And so it is in your Google Drive. And as it says here on my screen, let's look at this assignment together. Let me pull it up. Assignment number 3. All right. Due date for this is Saturday at midnight. This one has more pages, but I don't think it's more work. It's just the pages, the pictures take more space is what it is. The pictures take more space. So the pretest here, I'll go ahead and pull that up. Pretest has these nice, pretty pictures on the top. So Mr. Myers made the Lego models into digital versions so we can see their shapes. They look 3-dimensional. They're beautiful. And there are 5 questions. The skill we're looking at is balancing the equation. And that often requires numbers which are called coefficients. And you can see this is pointing at a space here where you have to put a number to balance the equation, and that number could be 1, 2, 3, or 4. And here's now you can see the Lego models. And so that I'm hoping will make it nice and visual for you. A lot of people have trouble with this and say, I don't know what I'm looking at. But here you should say, I know exactly what I'm looking at. That's nickel chloride. That's nickel hydroxide. This is 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide, 2 of them. All right, so that's the pretest, and you can see it has 5 questions. We probably have some responses already, but I'm not going to worry about them yet. All right, so that's the pretest. Do this first. The instruction is right here. It's right here. And it covers this first part here, online lesson number 3, example 1, and example 2. So I think you can see that although it's 2 pages, it's not a lot of work. There's a lot of empty space, and there's space for your pictures, so it is not daunting. The video instruction here was done by Mr. Duong this time. So it's good instruction. You can certainly learn how to balance equations by watching that. All right, let me actually, let's see what happens if I do this. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay.
Here I'm running a reaction.
Whoa, is that really loud for you? Morgan says no. Harda says no. Okay. All right, then it works. It's just loud for me.
In my backyard. This is sodium carbonate. I'm hoping
So,
you can read that label. I'll put some in the test tube.
You can see it starts with a real-life reaction, and then we get to instruction.
I have recreated these compounds using the Lego models. This is sodium carbonate, copper
And
chloride,
you can see this is
sodium
excellent
chloride,
instruction.
and copper carbonate.
Where we have
Sodium
the
carbonate
pictures,
has
we have
2
the
sodium
3D
ions for every
models,
1 carbonate ion.
and we have
sodium
the
chloride has 1 sodium ion
balancing
for
of the
every
equation.
1.
So as I was suggesting, this is excellent instruction. You can learn how to balance equations. No one should be left behind here. All right. Going to close that one, go back here. Okay, so that's the video instruction right there. It's about, to watch the whole thing is 16 minutes. Okay, and then if we get further along here, so this is all done with video instruction. It's a walkthrough. It's a walkthrough, it's a tutorial. You'll know how to do it by the end of that. And then this is practice problems, but you can see we've got the beautiful pictures here, which I hope will make it easy for you to see what am I supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? Here you're supposed to draw your own pictures. And we get to the point where it's just blank and you can do everything on your own. So that's the way this, this page is structured. And then we get to this part, which I briefly showed you yesterday. We're going to try, I'm going to hope that you can try this yourself. Before I do that, let me go to here and give you a chance to ask a question about anything you've seen so far. Going forward in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going forward. Okay, so now this part, the balancing equation games, I would like you to try this. Let me show you a bit of the video. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. It's like 7 minutes, the whole thing, but I'll show you a bit of it.
Hi, I recommend you do this with 2 devices. Load up this simulation on your computer, but watch my video, my instruction on your phone. I'm showing you how to start the game. You have the link in your handout, but if you just search PHET, balancing equations, you can see it comes up. Balancing chemical equations, there it is. And it will take you to this screen right here. Make sure it has this 5, that means it's web-based. Originally these were done with Java, and see there it is with a cup of coffee. Originally done with Java. You don't want that, you want this one. When you get to the web page, it'll look like this. Just click on the play button. I'm going to do an introduction. So, you have this blank screen. There's only 3 choices here at the bottom. So the choices are make ammonia, separate water, combust methane. I'll just do the first one first. So the controls are these arrows. You can see the up arrow adds another molecule, and the down arrow subtracts. You're trying to make a balanced equation. So I'll do this, which is not correctly balanced. Tools will help you know when is it balanced. So I'll first use this scale. That's a balance. It's showing the two elements as two separate teeter-totters. The elements are nitrogen and hydrogen. Nitrogen is not in balance. The left side of the teeter-totter is the left side of the chemical equation. The right side of the teeter-totter is the right side of the chemical equation. Same with this hydrogen seesaw. So I need to make it so that these are in balance. I can take away some from the left and you'll see it's helping. It's helping. And now if I add one to the right, I press the up arrow on the right. Now you see the nitrogens are in balance. Yay! And you should see in the picture two atoms of nitrogen, and there are two separate atoms of nitrogen here on the right. How about the hydrogens? The scale here, the balance, is saying, no, there's way too many on the right. And you should see them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hydrogen atoms. There's only 2 on the left. Can I bring those into balance? Yes, I just did it. The happy face, sun is shining, all is well. This is the balanced equation. These are the coefficients. 1 nitrogen molecule and 2, 3 diatomic hydrogen molecules make 2 ammonia molecules, NH3.
Okay, so I'm hoping that made sense to you. You see, it's a very friendly program. It's pretty. It gives you the happy face. It's a good tool for learning in an entertaining way. Okay, so I will. Let's do it this way. Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then we'll go back and have you actually try it. So the video you were just watching is here. It's a tutorial that helps you understand how to work the controls. The way we'll know whether you've done it is that you're going to take a screenshot of your score, and then you'll upload that. And in the post test, there is a question. In the post test, there is a question. It's question number 6. And it says, please upload an image or a drawing or something that shows your results on the PhET game. All right, tomorrow's Friday. I'm hoping we'll be ready to do this tomorrow. And my poll will help us know whether that's going to work or not. Going back here to my agenda, we're here. We've looked at the pretty pictures together. I haven't shown you this yet, but I did show you this idea. So let's try out the game right now. I'm hoping you can kind of make your zoom into a smaller window so you can open the PhET game on your computer. All right, so I'm going to take a couple minutes here. I'll show you how you can get there. You can get there 2 ways. If you have this document in front of you, just click on this right here. If you don't have this document in front of you, it has a tiny URL, tinyurl.com/balance92651. And the third way is to do what I showed in the video there. Just search for these words. Search for these words, PhET balancing chemical equations, and it will take you to the page I just was. All right, I am going to put 2 minutes, actually 3 minutes on my timer. During this 3 minutes, if you can give us either chat feedback or verbal feedback out loud, saying, yes, I got there, or no, I had a problem. That'll help me plan, huh? Okay, so I'll monitor the chat, but I'm also listening for people, and I'm hoping you're getting to the game one way or another. Oh, okay, I can respond to Flynn's question. Yeah, the Google profile picture was at the National Science Teachers Association conference where I won an award, a national award, and that's where that picture comes from. So you should see NSTA in the background, National Science Teachers Association. Okay. NSTA. Where was it? I think that was San Antonio. Okay, good. Boom. All right, excellent. Okay, need a little feedback here. So either do nonverbal feedback where you say yes. In the participants, you can say, yes, I got there. No, I didn't get there. We can also just have you speak. Logan says, yes, thank you, Logan. Awesome. You can also put in the text chat saying, yeah, everything's great. There's Jacqueline, thank you. Will Coffee, thank you. Mr. Myers, good job. All right, Flynn is there, good. Okay. Ms. Perkins is there, good. Okay, I'm not sure who popped up, but somebody did. Somebody did. All right, I'm not getting any no's, but seems to me that maybe pretty much always means no. So if you didn't say yes, you're probably saying no. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Anything in the chat? Yeah, okay, so some people are responding in the chat. All right, got it. Okay, so we're doing all right, doing all right. Okay. Oop, I never set my timer. All right, I'll wait another minute because some people are just chiming in now. Good. Okay. All right, super. Okay, going forward now, many people have said yes, they could access that. So I'm hoping you see it and it's fun and easy to do. And now I'm going back to my screen. So I need you to I do not need you to stop playing your game, but if you can't do two things at once, then stop playing your game so you can hear what I'm saying. All right, so I have this here. If you get to the end of the game, what I showed you in the video was just the beginning, that was the tutorial. But when you get to the game, there's a score and the maximum score is 10 points. So I'm hoping this makes sense to you. You say, okay, I got 9 out of 10. I take my picture, I can upload it onto the post test. We know you did it. We know how well you did it. So then we get to this idea, live competition with this game tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow's too soon and maybe we should do it next week instead. I don't know yet. All right. This last thing that's on here is last thing that's on here. Some of you may want to write chemical equations in Google Docs, and you're saying, how do I get the little 2 where I want it to be? And so I can show you that now. But I do have the video on the LBHS chemistry channel, and there's a link to it that, but if you just go there and look for chemical equations in Google Docs, it'll show you what I'm showing you now, but more better. All right, let me make a blank document. And let me type in an equation here. Can we get audience participation? Maybe. Okay. Jacqueline, give me a chemical name that has a polyatomic ion in it. Did I lose you, Jacqueline? Nope, you're there. Okay, but maybe not listening.
Text chat.
Text chat? Oh, what is it?
She said sodium phosphate.
Sodium phosphate. Okay, sodium phosphate. Excellent example. Thank you. So if you understand your periodic table, you'd be able to do this and say, I know it's 3 sodiums and phosphate is PO4, but that looks really ugly. So what you want to be able to do is turn this into this. And I did it instantly using my shortcut keys. So that's the skill that you want to be able to do. You can do it the slow way, which is format text. And you see there are these choices. So this is the way, if you don't remember what to do, just format text and say, I want this to be a little subscript is what it's called down below. And there it is. But if you saw in this that there is a shortcut key, which is control and comma, control comma, if you remember that, then this becomes instant control comma, I got it. The other thing you want to be able to do is insert special characters. So insert special characters, and you can say, yeah, I want an arrow. It's a chemical equation. I need an arrow. And so these are choices here. You can also kind of draw it and say, I want something that looks like that. And then it gives you choices. And maybe you want a double arrow. And then it says, okay, here are your choices for that. Do you like that one? Beautiful. All right. So special characters are available for you. And so if you have skill, you can say sodium phosphate plus zinc nitrate, and then just hit the right keys, boom, boom, and it's 2 seconds to do it right. So my video, as I said, will remind you of what to do, but the key concept is right here, right? Superscript, subscript, superscript for charges, subscript for chemical formulas. All right. That takes me back here, I think. Yes, that takes me back here. So I've done everything here that I wanted to do, and time for a poll. Let's try the poll. Okay, I need poll number 3. All right, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 questions here, but they should be real short, yes, no questions. There's only 1 or 2 that are not yes, no questions. There are 2 that are not yes, no questions. Okay, I'm launching polling. Please participate. And I'll be able to monitor when it's time to stop polling. Okay, so far I have 9 responses. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and see if we get any more. Today our attendance is light. So if you're willing to speak, unmute yourself and tell me how are things going while I'm waiting, while you all are waiting.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've been with us every day, so thank you for that commitment.
Yep.
That's
When do you think we'll go back to school?
September.
Actually?
That's what I think, yeah.
Hmm.
Mr. Sogo, what do you think has been the most difficult part about the online teaching?
For me, it's that, you know, the thing I most like to do is the hands-on experimentation, and I can't do that through a computer.
Yeah.
So that's the big challenge. Other than that, you know, the ability to actually teach chemistry, I think we can do that, and but it's a very different feel, I think, than what we had in our class at school,
Yeah.
where you come in, you're going to do something, and it's going to be loud, noisy. You know, this environment where I'm saying, please say something. It's really weird to me. It's
Yeah.
really weird to me. Because on my end, I'm doing a lot of talking and hearing a lot of silence. So I much prefer the other, where I'm just listening a lot and occasionally saying, "Ah, okay, this is what you need to know. This is the what I can provide for you." All right, I'm going to end polling. You can see the results. I share results. Awesome. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see that. Well, I made it big. Did it change what you see? Shouldn't, huh? All right, so there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, do you have materials? Most people, 70% said yes, and 20% said no. Have you started doing experiments? No. Okay, so most people have not started doing experiments. And then number 3 is what is the reason for not doing it? 2 people don't have what is needed. 3 people are too busy. Most people are saying, I still have time. I still have time. And only 1 person is saying not interested. Okay, so that suggests that there will be a decent amount of participation, just not yet, and that's fine. Nobody said they don't know how. That's a good sign for me as well. Okay, for the competition. Okay, we got a good okay, this is great. Then we will definitely try our tournament tomorrow, and if it's popular, we can have it spill over to another day. So nobody is saying they won't. It's either yes or maybe, and that's great. Okay, and the last question is Flipgrid a good way? And most people are saying yes, and nobody is saying no. Some people may not have tried to use Flipgrid, and so they don't know yet. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. All right, so that's very good. Thank you for the polling results. I'm hoping you enjoy seeing what other people are thinking as well. I'm going to stop sharing those results. And put that down here. I don't know where it went. That's okay. All right, great. Then let's go here. Let's go here. We did the poll, breakout rooms with individual teachers. So I can do that pretty easily today because there are not many people. So please do, this says questions, but it's also a reasonable way just to talk to each other. So I'm going to do that, and it's 11:36. So we'll probably adjourn by 11:45. Breakout rooms, boom. Manually, I'm creating 4 rooms, and breakout room 1 is mine, and breakout room 2 is Mr. Myers. Boom. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, great. I think that's right. Breakout room 3 is Mr. Duong. And doom, doom. Okay, breakout room 4, Mrs. Perkins. Going back and getting the people I missed. 1, 2, and there. Okay, I'm opening the rooms, and you will join that there. Boom, there they go. I see little green dots as people disappear into their breakout rooms. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's see. There he goes. All right. Okay, let's see if I can do that a little better. Move to breakout room. All right, Finn, are you there? Can you hear me? Maybe not. Okay, I'll join room 1. Oh, there he is. Beautiful, great. All right, hello, Joey, Holden, Finn.
Hi, Mr.
Hello.
Sogo.
Good, 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 good.
You're one of
Everybody.
my favorite teachers.
Well, it's a hard time, Joey. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you.
What's your day like? Do you wake up late or?
I wake up so late. It's not even funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Well,
I
that's
miss the meeting sometimes. Like that's how late I wake up.
I see. That's the natural kind of timing for young adults, teenagers, is to wake up late, stay up late.
Yeah, exactly.
My mom's making me wake up at 8 every day.
Oh, really? So you get woken up? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Is the timing of this meeting okay though? 11 a.m. You are?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Do you have some classes that meet earlier than that?
Sometimes history at like 9:30.
My
Okay.
English class met at like 8.
Oh, that's early. That's
Yeah.
before normal school meets. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This class
Okay.
is like the reason I wake up in the morning. So
Okay.
thank you.
All right. Well, glad to hear that, Finn.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Are there things I can do to help you feel more connected or?
I'm not sure to be honest.
Okay. All right. So, is there too much schoolwork or is it okay? Just about right?
I think it's just about right for me, at least.
Okay.
For this
So
class specifically or just generally?
I'm talking generally. I think the
Oh.
feedback for this class is it's okay. It's about right. But other classes, I'm not sure.
I have a lot of English, but this class is like not too bad.
Okay. All right. So what are you doing for English?
There's just like a packet and an essay we have to do by like the packet's due tomorrow, then the essay's due next Friday.
Okay. And how many pages are in your packet?
Like 50.
50?
Yeah.
50? Wow. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right. And then you have an essay due next week. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. Well, hang in there. And if it is too much, try to communicate with your teachers what I'd recommend. I think all the teachers are guessing. You know, how much is enough, how much is too much. They don't know because they've never done this format. So student feedback will be helpful for your teachers.
Sounds good.
How about you, Finn? Are you overworked or doing okay?
I mean, I think I'm okay.
All right, good to hear. Good to hear. And you, Holden?
I'm all right. I think the workload is perfect.
Okay. Okay. So are you feeling like you're learning well?
Oh, what? Sorry. Yeah.
Are you feeling like you're learning? When I started planning for online, I said, well, students aren't going to learn as much, but I'm hoping they're learning something.
Yeah, I'm learning something.
Okay.
So.
All right. And you, Holden? Learning things?
Oh, sorry. My internet cut out. What did you
Oh,
ask?
yeah. Okay. I was wondering, do you feel like you're learning, or are you just kind of going through the motions and doing work, but it's not really helping you learn?
I feel like I'm not learning as much as I would in school, but I'm still like learning stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I figure it's not really possible for you to learn as much as you would in being with a live teacher, but if you're making progress, I think that's good. That's good. That's what I wanted, is for you to say, yeah, I'm learning. It's not a wasted semester. All right. Okay. Any questions before I pop into the next room?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm going to go to the next room and see if they have any questions that only I can answer. But thank you for being here. It's great to hear your voices, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Sogo.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, am I the only one here? Okay. All right. Hello.
Hello.
How are things going here?
Good. We're just discussing, what we're doing. There's not many. Obviously, there's only 2 students here, so we can't discuss much.
Yeah, well, I had a good chat with. I had 3 students in my room, and it was a good chat. We just talked about how are things going, and in general, not chemistry specifically, but in general. And some of them were suggesting they like being able to sleep in. So,
Yeah.
so the teenage schedule naturally is not to wake up at 7:30, but
Yeah.
it's good. So that's a positive. And the consensus was that they're learning, and not as much as you would learn in real school, but
Yeah, of course.
occurring, and workload was manageable. Is that true for you, Theo and Sean? Are you thinking? Yeah. Okay. That's good. So, the worst would be I'm totally overworked and it's completely meaningless. I'm wasting my time. I'm not learning anything. So if you're saying workload is manageable and learning is occurring, that's the best we can hope for at this point, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you for being here. I'll see you at noon, Mr. Duong.
Okay.
In our usual teacher meeting. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.